Mordechai. Mordechai. Are you Zex?
What?
Get out of bed. Get up. Are you?
Ready!
Alright, get up. Get up, are you? Stand up. What's in your pocket?
Nothing.
What's in your pocket? Read. Alright. What? Don't make me stick my hand in your pocket, are you? Alright. Thank you. Let's not go. Thank you, alright. Watch that, that's it. Alright.
Letizia kommt Tag so zwei mit Salty Stam. Saving Bavesam, the Dalty Stam is right here before the gun. Rashi.
Please see me upstairs with Toss and Spill on that.
The Chain. Sie ist das Schwur. Armor of Israel Hashem.
Oh, 20 minutes later.
My sister, please come in. Come in. Close the door. The minute in yeshiva I was to learn during Chumash here.
It's the right through my hands because I had it. Perfect throw. Okay, I literally picked it up. Hello.
I caught the ball!
Stop and sweep. Please stop the floor. You have to be on. Come on. Stefan's knocking.
Whatever.
Come
on.
Hurry. Asher shit and weed. Hey, cop. Asher shit
You
and
have cream
weed.
cheese? I want cream cheese. Cream cheese.
Asher shit.
I want cream cheese. There?
Asher shit and weed. Asher.
Which one is it? All you have to do is the phone, you know, next time you start like, hey bro, you press the button, it's done. Good.
Mrs. Weichbrod, your son is learning, he's mamish stagging, but he can't be in the yeshiva anymore. He's a negative influence on the other brachim in the shir. There's simply nothing I can do about it. Mrs. Weichbrod, I'm sorry, he's welcome to come back in 2 weeks, but he can't be in this year. Goodbye.
Mordechai, you can come in now.
This problem.
I was thinking that the Bachram, if they learn well from during supper, an extra night seder, from Bereshis until Vayikra, we could have a grand trip for the Olam. We'll be going to the Swiss Alps to ski for a Geschmacka weekend. And then for the Bachram who don't like skiing, we're gonna have go-karting.
I'm saying, it's not so posh. Shiva doesn't really have enough money. I'm saying, we send this whole new program there. If you collect money for Purim, I'm saying, I hear you. I'll speak to my father. I'll see. I have to get a bunch of guys to, you know, I think we should make it a little smaller, maybe like go-karting or like something different, whatever. Yeah, I hear what you're saying. Swiss, it's a very good trip. But you know what I'm saying? So, whatever, we'll see. We'll be there.
What's with that mean?
And he says that
When it says Ahu Kasu Get Lishti.
So you think? And then elite corruption. We're gonna have a ski trip. We'll be flying the Bachram to the Swiss Alps for a weekend, and then for the Bachram who don't like to ski, they'll be go-karting afterward. Please continue to share. I don't want to interrupt too much.
6 months later.
So the Ran is Medaik in Taisvis, and he says the real way to learn Taisvis is Kasha. You following, Yogi?
Excuse me. The Bachram have been learning well after next year. We're gonna be going to the creek next Sunday. There's gonna be a barbecue, and we're gonna leave for Yeshiva at 1 o'clock.
We will be back for night Seder. It's very important that everyone understands. The trip was earned not from your shir. Your shir, I must add, was the one shir that didn't take this seriously. So next year, if we don't do this, you'll understand why.
In Psychology Journal in 1944, we've seen many studies done by Dr. James A. Cromwell on the development of the prefrontal cortex in serial killers. Many changes that we have seen between these deranged human beings such as
2 very boring minutes later.
human beings such as the one that we saw in Pittsburgh. Before Dr. James A. Cromwell did a study on the prefrontal cortex and development in serial killers. We've seen very similar things, such as recently in Pittsburgh shooting. Unfortunately, many people were killed there due to the stupidity and gun control laws, which we hope to improve under our very own Donald J. Trump. Especially Jared Kushner, doing some excellent job for us with various things. Many changes we have seen between these deranged human beings, such as the one that we saw in Pittsburgh, in the Pittsburgh shooting, Rahman al-Atzlan. Unfortunately, he saw something very interesting. In fact, he himself had this disturbance.
1 week later.
Your friends eat pizza time, so you could eat pizza time. You have smartphones, you look at the Hechsher. What are your fancy suits? What are your tzitzis? Tell me about your tzitzis.
Shabbos. Oh, I missed yesterday.
Meanwhile.
Shabbos.
Don't go to bed on Sunday without a mask.
Bachar misses Shachris for 3 weeks in a row. He deserves a $400 mask.
Well, you have to have a little Rahmanas on him. You know, his grandmother was sick 4 years ago. She had a headache.
Who, Usher? Who was it yesterday? Mashkin? I think there should be real consequences. A bacher that doesn't make an effort must be punished. He should just go home. Go home. I tell him every single day. He doesn't listen. A bacher, he does in his head. Just nothing goes through. He has excuses every single day. Misses. We give him ample warning. I believe Rabbi Zaks and Rabbi Dakelbaum.
I'm gonna talk to him.
No, okay. I go home. That's what I tell him. I don't know. He just doesn't listen.
All brothers, but no can't believe it. Like they everything.
I'm so first. I'm so first. I'm so first. I'm so first.
I'm a bacher in ninth of a few
now I have Shlomo to come along with me. Jonah tried to copy Starbucks, the oil answer back, we don't give to. Rabbi Hirth wasn't sending, so we went to the cheder. After Penny Kagan, no more bleed nader. In 2018, we only got 6. So next year, Rabbi, pull your shticks. That fast man runs our institution. If you have an Asa, we need a solution. The ship is sinking, there's a lot of cracks. The biggest one is Rabbi Zach's. There were 2 Bachim, they met while smoking. After Ari left, he was heartbroken. Him and Rabs had a good catcher going. They bother crowds to keep it flowing. 10th on Sunday, they got nothing to do, so they call up Strix to pay for a barbecue. Perhaps we know you like walking with your tongue. Stay away from the basement, the ceiling keeps stone. If you think when your keeper is blue, all the noshim chase after you. As a whole 10, you're really not that bad, but the Misa 8, it's pretty sad. Rabbi Zach's was off his game. There was only one bucket that he could blame. He called the cops down the very next day. Here's my nephew, take him away. Talk about Grossman, there's nothing to say. Neither salad, he's with raps all day. Looking through 11, it's hard to find. Can't talk about Steinberg, all he does is grind. Mordechai Friedman, never in class. Always going home for your battle pass. Coming from Leaf, you're already the best. It didn't take long to climb over the rest. Looking for Steinberg, just look at our table. Chilling with 12, cause it's grade ain't stable. 11th you attempt to beat us at ball. Sorry, Bachim, you're no shaykhis at all.
I'm so fast.
When Rabbi Zach isn't here, I don't wear my hat.
I'm so fast.
I don't tuck in my shirt, I roll it up.
I'm so fast.
We got our hoodies without the shoes.
I'm so fast.
When I go into Starbucks, I put in a booyamaka. We talk about phases 1, 2, and 3, but phasing out is reality. You do a great job running this yeshiva. If you couldn't tell by now, that was Bit Mia. Here comes Rabbi Braun with the Friday bash. Honest excuses, you will be smashed. My name is Rabbi Schoenfeld, I teach 10th grade Bekias. The way I dress, it's not so bit sneeze. Zach's coming to share, he brought a bag of stuff. He pulled out a mark then. Here, take a puff. A little Indian feel that we were in Kaddish. Now we get it at Mark without the Kaddish. A new rule is the jackets now made. All they care about is Yeshiva's name. The Minyanim in Yeshiva, they never start on time. And for this last one, we don't really need a rhyme. Our ship was sinking, it's becoming stable because we have Rebbe at the table. On iPhone I had an anti-internet app. Then the yeshiva said screw that.